Colorado had a very successful early signing day. 14 new signees, headlined by Julian Lewis, obviously. Chauncey Gooden, big lineman and stuff. But I wanted to go ahead and break this down. Just a couple of these guys here. Matt, any names that still really stick out of you that you want to kind of discuss? Obviously, Zane D'Souza, tight end commit. Let's start with him first. What do you think he'll bring to the Buffs? He's now signed. We had him on earlier this season, and he discussed being a commit. He's also a basketball player, so he's athletic. Love football players that are hoopers as well. But what does Zane bring to Colorado at the tight end position?
He's just a big physical specimen. He can really, really run. He's going to be a huge matchup problem for people in the middle of the field. Mm-hmm. He's super athletic, and he's as athletic as a receiver in a tight end's body at 6'8". So that is a really, really good combination, to say the least. So he's special. He's the Colorado kid that jumped on his opportunity, which I dig. Mm-hmm. He's a leader. You know what I'm saying? He's already talking about getting the other guys in the room. Yep. You know, it's the big three technique from IMG. The big white boy, he's a fucking animal. I can't remember his name, McPherson maybe. Yep. That kid is an absolute freak animal. Okay, and that's the kind of beast we need on the defensive line moving forward. Flipping Juju and Carde from USC is huge. Mm-hmm. Yep. They end up getting that corner, or did he go to
Graham? Are you talking about Alex Graham? He actually ended up flipping to USC.
Well, so we traded Graham. We traded Graham for Juju and Carde.
Looks like it.
Good trade.
Yeah.
Good trade. I think that the class is deep. I think the class is good. I think the class is. I think we're way past icy hot, homie. I think the class has the potential to kind of mix with this class that's there now. Right. And really, really be, the foundation for stability moving forward. Some of these kids aren't going to pan. Mm-hmm. That's the way football works. So now it's, now that the bridge has been extended and they're on campus, and I'm sure Julian Lewis is going to early enroll. Why wouldn't he? So he'll be there in the spring, so that can suffice for his red shirt. The early enrolling stuff, if you have the ability to early enroll and you don't do it, you're either playing sports like Zane is, he's finishing his senior year basketball season, or your grades aren't good enough to early enroll. But if you can early enroll, bro, you have got to do it these days, because that's winter conditioning, spring ball, the entire summer schedule, everything that comes with that. You get a huge jump on school and a huge jump physically. You're not sitting around second semester waiting to go play while everybody else is working. So I wish I would have early enrolled back in the day. I don't know why it wasn't even brought up to me, considering I was 8 minutes away from campus. What the fuck? So, but it looks, it's different now than it has been. So getting as many of these cats on campus as possible. I know all the IMG guys are early enrolling, just like Jordan last year. I am the king of early enrollment. So, it's I think that this recruiting class is really good. It's really deep. The 5-star guard that they got is an absolute monster of a human. What is it? Gooden, Chauncey Gooden?
Chauncey Gooden.
Not here. Dude, watching his film, he's moving people. So, yeah, man, I love the brick shithouse that they recruited and flipped from UCF. And look, I love that they're doing it. They're flipping guys. They're not just recruiting kids. Like they're going after other teams' recruits.
Yeah.
That's some straight pinky shit right there. That's some pimp shit right there.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Right? If you don't know who Pinky is, I know, Bailey, do you know who Pinky is?
No. Matt, you don't. Come on.
Just watch one of the Friday movies, bro, and you'll figure out who Pinky is. But it's some pimp shit. It's like, oh, I like this guy's stock, and I'm going after it. And they do, and they've got a lot to. They got a lot to. I'm not going to say sell. They have a lot to give. So right now, there's open opportunity. That's the other thing. All this success. Well, all these guys are leaving. So now there's going to be open opportunity in Boulder
Lots
to
of
come
open
replicate
spots.
or get even better. You know what I'm saying? They're talking about winning the Big 12 title now for next year, because I know that Coach Prime's mad as hell. Deep down, I know the competitor inside that man is mad as hell that they didn't get the opportunity to go play, because they're better than Arizona State and they're better than Iowa State. I think Arizona State's going to beat the dog shit out of Iowa State. And if Iowa State wins, it's their first conference title in the history of their school.
Yeah.
10-win season ever. So I got to tip my cap to Matt Campbell if he gets 11 wins and they win the Big 12. And I got to tip my cap to Dillingham. He's the coach of the year in the conference. What he did at Arizona State is incredible. They won the game against BYU they needed to win in order to get into the situation they're in. Colorado lost the game against Kansas to get into the Big 12 title game. So to the winner goes the spoils, and there it is. If CU was in the Big 12 title game, I think Coach Prime wins the award. Or it's split. Like they split it between the two coaches, and then they get to go play for the title. So that would have been pretty cool. I don't think that the TV networks or anybody was happy about Colorado not being in the game, because Arizona State against Iowa State, it's going to be important in Ames in Arizona. But if it was Colorado, Arizona State, or Colorado, Iowa State for the Big 12 title, I think it would be the game of the weekend. So,
Matt, like you think it would be, the whole world would be watching. Colorado's been on national TV the entire season. We know what Colorado's
every single goddamn game.
Yeah, so we know that. I mean, you're spot on about that. TV would have definitely wanted to see you to be in that Big 12 championship, and I think those running the playoff. See you making the playoffs is good for business if that were to happen. But yeah, like you mentioned, Colorado flipping recruits. Christian Hudson, it's so ironic. I think about, we had Lawrence Vickers on week 4 before the UCF game, and we were talking about, oh man, everyone talking about all the recruits coming to that game. They're not coming for Colorado. They're not coming for Coach Prime. They're coming for
never. They're coming for the program builder, Gus Malzahn.
Look where we're at, Matt. Christian Hudson was committed to UCF going into that game, and now we're sitting here discussing him, who, by the way, freak hell of a player. We're going to need to replace the original brick shit house Big 9-7 Chidoze. But, man, yeah, the fact they're flipping kids, I love it. I love to see it. Another kid I wanted to highlight is Quentin Gibson, short, small receiver out of Texas, Fort Worth, but don't let his size fool you. Kid's a hell of a player, shifty, man, physical for his size. Watch out for that kid, man. He's a hell of a player as well.